Hello my dear friends. In previous lectures we have covered the economic comparisons, various method, that is the first two parts or the first two methods, that is the present worth method, and second one is the equivalent uniform annual cost method. Okay, now we are going to learn about the third method, that is the capitalized cost method. Okay, so basically this method is used for comparison of the various lifetime serving projects, like we can say bridges or the water supply line, dams and irrigation projects. Okay, so like these, for the various lifetime project or we can say lifelong project which are serving number of the years, to compare those types of the project, basically this capitalized cost method is used. Okay, got it. So basically capitalized cost method represents the present worth of the alternative for the projects. Okay, what is the present worth of that project for a particular time period while calculating or while analyzing the alternatives. Okay, hence the capitalized cost method is used. uh, then as we can say, it is an refer to the present worth mainly of the cost expenditures, as I previously said, that is for the calculating the cost expenditures, that is what cost or what expenditures are required now, and that can be calculated for the future worth also. Okay, as the future or the we can say as the time goes on, we have to calculate the expenditure for the completion of the project. Okay, hence to calculate the complete cost for the infinite time period. Okay, what cost we are required for the annual expenditure, or we can say what kind of the expenditure we required for the lifetime to complete the project or to serve the project. By comparing the expenditure cost, we can select the alternative. Okay, for that purpose we can choose this method, that is a capitalized cost method. Okay, so basically in this capitalized cost method, comparison of the mutually exclusive alternatives which have a perpetual service life. Okay, means for the lifetime service life is for serving the forever, that kind of the service we are expecting here. Okay, lifelong. As I can say, this type of method is used for the various types of bridges, dam, irrigation project, water supply lines. Okay, so in this method, how to solve these problem, these types of any problems. Okay, so there are basic steps that first we can go through that. Okay, so basically we have to find out the PW, means that is the present worth of the all finite interval cash flows. Okay, means like the annual operating and maintenance cost, annual revenue. Okay, just like the like that we can calculate the all the cash flows. Okay, in the we have to calculate the PW of all those expenditure or the annual incomes or the revenue. Okay, by the using the regular engineering economic formula. Okay, as we know all the engineering formulas like that, we can say I show you that side. Okay, uh, see, these are the various interest factor. Okay, by using those interest factor we can calculate all the PW of finite what can we can say finite uh, finite intervals. Okay, the word is the finite interval cash flows. Okay, the finite interval means we know the exact time period. Okay, when we know the exact time period, we can calculate by using the engineering economics formula. Okay, so now the next step is the convert all non-annual recurring amount into the annual worth over a one life cycle and add all the values together. Okay, so the remaining part is the which is not in our hand, means we can't say, we cannot say exact life period. Okay, or the lifespan for that particular amount. At that time we have to convert all the non-annual recurring amounts into our the annual work factor. Okay, so how we can convert all those formulas? For that, prefer the next step, that is the divide all the a values obtained in step number 2. Okay, so we have to divide the values converted into the dividing by the I. Okay, what is I is the interest rate. Okay, for converting the non-annual amount, we have to divide all the amounts by the I. Okay, and we get the PW of annual amount. And last step is the add all the add all PWs together and get the capitalized cost. Okay, from example we can get clear idea about the how we can calculate the capitalized cost. Okay, go to the example. See what in first example what they are saying, a public project has an initial cost of 1 crore 10 lakh rupees. Okay, 1 crore and 10 lakh rupees, and the annual operating and maintenance cost is the 70 lakh rupees. Okay, and the further project will have one time major repair cost of the 20 lakh rupees. Okay, at the end of the 15 year, and find out the capitalized cost of the alternative if interest rate is 12% per year. Okay, what are given, what the data they are given, that is basically initial cost they are given, annual operating and maintenance cost is also given. Okay, and the repair work is the required one time major repair work at the end of the 15 year. Okay, here time lifespan is the already given. Okay, hence we have to calculate the economic formula. By using the economic formula, general engineering economic formula, we can calculate the PW of these major repair work. Okay, so see here, uh, they do exactly that procedure. So see, the basically capitalized cost of the alternative is equal to the sum of the, basically it is a sum of the initial cost, then the present worth of the one time major repair cost, and capitalized cost of the annual repairing and maintenance cost. Okay, the summation of all these costs is equals to the capitalized cost of the project. Okay, so see, basically we have to take the initial cost. There is no any engineering formula applied for this. Okay, see, simply take 1 crore 10 lakh rupees. Okay, and see here they are taking the minus sign because the cash flow showing the negative. Okay, cash flow is the negative. Why? Because it is an initial cost, there is no any income, it is a cash disbursement, hence they are taking the minus sign. Okay, the next part is the annual operating and maintenance cost. Okay, annual operating and maintenance cost is also, it is also the negative part, that is a cash disbursement. Okay, hence they are taking negative sign. What is an annual operating and maintenance cost? That is the 70 lakh rupees. Okay, and there is no any time period. Okay, it is for the lifetime serving. Okay, there is no any life period, hence it is a serving annual and maintenance cost, it is for the lifetime. Okay, hence they are not taking using any engineering formula here, they are simply taking the dividing the I. That is the, as I can say, this is the third step. Okay, non-recurring amount or non-annual amount. Okay, so we have to divide those by only the simply rate of interest. Okay, so there is no any time period is given here, hence 70 lakh rupees divided by 12. Okay, the next part is they have given, that is the one time major repair work. Okay, here is the one time, only one time we have to calculate that amount for the annual one time major repairing cost. Okay, for the to calculate the present worth of that one time major repair work, we have to use the simple payment factor. Okay, see here, that is the, we have to use the single payment present worth factor. That is, the symbol shows that P by F into interest into N. Okay, and formula is the 1 divided by 1 plus I into raised to N. Okay, so basically one time repairing, one time reconstruction cost, or we can say what they are saying, that 1 second, they are saying that is a one time major repairing work. Okay, it is a singular payment. Okay, hence they are taken here, that is the PF into comma 12% is the annual rate of interest and 15 is the number of years. Okay, here there is a one mistake done into the problem, that is here no any one, we don't need this. Okay, here is some printing mistake, please correct into your notes. Okay, so there is an no any -1 is here. Okay, we have to simply use the formula of single payment present worth factor, that is the 1 divided by 1 plus I raised to N. Okay, now you simply put the values into the formula, that is the 1 as it is plus 0.12%, that is you have to convert into the point, that is the 0.12% raised to number of year, that is the 15. Okay, minus as I already said, that is the here there is no any time limit we have to serve for the lifetime, that is the annual operating and maintenance cost is for the lifetime, hence we are directly converting it by dividing the only interest rate, that is an 0.12%. Okay, calculate all those value, you will get the answer, that is the minus 17 crore 1 crore 71 lakhs 98,727. Okay, this is the annual this is annual capitalized cost of the alternative for the project. Okay, got it. Now going to the second problem, that is a small project, a small public project will have the first cost of rupees 50 lakh rupees. Okay, the first cost, or the we can say initial cost, is the 50 lakh rupees, and the annual maintenance cost is the 25,000. Okay, and the minor reconstruction cost is the 1 lakh rupees for the every 5 years. Okay, here the minor reconstruction is for the every 5 years. Okay, at the interest rate of the 8%. Okay, as so now going to solve this problem is basically we have to take the first initial cost as it is, that is basically it is an first cost, initial investment means it is a cash disbursement, hence shown by the negative sign, that is a minus 50 lakh rupees minus 25,000 rupees. Okay, here annual and maintenance cost is for the lifetime. Okay, hence it is simply divided by the I. Okay, and the next part is the minor reconstruction part for the every 5 years. Okay, so here for the reconstruction of the minor reconstruction cost for the every 5 year, they are given time period for the 5 years. Okay, we have to reconstruct at the interval of the every 5 year, but they are not mentioned any life period for the project. Okay, they are only saying you have to reconstruct the minor changes, and for that minor changes for the reconstruction of the minor changes, their cost will be the 1 lakh rupees. Okay, means they are not given any life project, well any life for the project, hence we have to take the I. Okay, means rate of interest, to convert the non-annual value, okay, into our annual value. So for the 1 lakh rupees we have taken factor, that is the sinking fund factor. Okay, that is the A by F. Okay, they are giving the uniform value. Okay, we have to 1 lakh rupees for the every 5 years. Means we have to take it as the uniform value factor. Okay, hence they are taken the 1 lakh rupees, 8% is the rate of interest, and 5 is the life period. Okay, means n. Simply put the values into our formula, that is minus 50 lakh rupees minus do the calculation, that is the 25,000 divided by 0.08, it comes there about 31,000 3 lakh 12,500. Okay, minus simply put the values, that is the 10 lakh rupees, 1 lakh rupees, 1 lakh rupees into 1 divided by 1 plus I into raised to n minus 1 divided by I, that is the 0.08. You have to convert the percentage into the points, put the values, calculate the all the 55 lakh and 25,570 rupees. Okay, here is the what we can say, it is any capitalized cost for the particular project. Okay, I hope you understand all the detailed things about the capitalized cost method.